I challenged myself and 4 other VTubers to do a character design based off of a randomly selected theme and a randomly selected palette. In fact, this is the second time we've done this, so you might see some familiar faces, you might see some new faces. This time, I'm rejoined by Legu and Kate, and new this time, we have Bee and Hikaru. The response from the first video was actually, really amazing. Thank you so much, and we were definitely eager to do another one, and I'm still eager to do more. If you have any suggestions for themes to be added to the wheel, 100% put them in the comments below. Bee, would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Bee. I am mostly an OC and MLP artist. I'm usually only posting on DeviantArt.
So I'm Hikaru, or you can call me Hika. I'm an artist and VTuber, and you can find me on Twitter at Hika-VT or Twitch at Hikaru-VT.
Are you guys excited?
I am. I'm also nervous.
A little nervous, a little excited. Why not both, right?
All right, let's go get these colors. You guys ready?
I am.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I nominate Hikaru.
I was gonna nominate you, but all right.
Voluntold. All right, Hika, let's go.
Yeah. Ooh,
That's not a bad one.
I like that one, actually.
You got a nice array, actually.
I do.
Did you want to take your free reroll?
Oh, can I go back to this one if I can? Sorry,
100p. You can definitely go back to this one if you don't like your reroll.
Okay, let's reroll because I'm curious.
Oh.
Ooh, wait.
That's real good.
Oh, this is cool.
This reminds me of a Pokemon. I don't remember the name, but it's one of the Fire Cat ones.
Reminds me of the pig one.
Oh, you're so right. I'm so sorry to anybody who's watching this that loves Pokemon. I think I'll take this one. This one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. Interesting.
I can't wait to see what you do with that. That's a really good palette.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got a nice array of values.
Mm-hmm.
B, are you ready for your palette?
Let's see what mess I can get into.
You were just saying fucking
No
windows
way.
are blue! No!
That's fine. If it were any bluer, I might cry. But that's not bad, and I like the black.
Yeah, you
It's
just got
completely pitch. Oh my god.
got pitch black. Oh
Yeah,
my
you
god.
got straight
Okay.
up black. That's very lucky right there.
I want to see that reroll.
Damn.
Okay.
Now see, you're mainly a pony artist. This is genuinely a color
This is
palette I've
just
seen
Twilight
in MLP.
Sparkle.
Yeah, or MLP.
I kind of want to see what I could do with both. That'd be cool.
It's kind of crazy how the first one was just like extremes of both ends, and then this one's such a nice gradient.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm gonna see what I'm gonna try and do with the first one.
You're gonna stick with the first one?
Nice.
I'm gonna stick with the first one. I want to see what I can attempt to do with it.
Now for my palette, because I need witnesses, so it doesn't look like I, spun until I got one that I liked.
We're at the scene of the crime.
All right, let's see what I get. I got dogged over last time. I really did not jive with any of my palettes.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but let's see what we can get.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
So similar to the last one.
Oh wait, is it really?
It's so similar to my first one. It heard me talking shit.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
so intense.
The French flag.
You know what?
The
This reminds me of
French
what is it, the 70s or the 80s? Where everything's
what
kind
way?
of beige and yellow.
You mean marketing? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm actually legit torn. Hold on. I'm gonna reference.
Could be a band poster.
Could be.
Oh yeah, it really could be.
Okay, you know what? My last one, I had the blues and the greens. I think this one, I'm gonna take a shot on the reds and the oranges. I'm gonna stick this one. Now that we have our palettes, are there any you guys are hopeful for?
I can't see it.
Yeah.
I'm
You could do
hoping for anything but cyberpunk or steampunk
Really?
or pirate. I don't really enjoy those genres.
That's fair.
Anything else, I'm kind of.
I was gonna say with
game for.
because you want the stark blue and the black and like the cream colors, right? Like honestly,
Yeah.
genuinely, that palette would lend well to cyberpunk. Like use your blue for like neon lighting and shit like that.
True.
That's true, but that also probably requires me to make like enhancements and like mecha things. And
Fair.
That's like that is like
Fair.
yeah.
I am hoping for fantasy.
Ooh, fantasy's a good one.
The one that I'm dreading is a magical girl / child because that is my weakness as a artist. I cannot.
Are you folks ready? This is always like the worst part. I hate waiting.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Damn it.
Idol. Okay.
Okay.
As VTubers, a lot of us are very familiar with idol culture, and obviously you've got idols over in Asia, primarily like Japan and Korea are immediately the idols that come to mind for me. Again, I like to encourage people to think outside of the box. This could even mean music celebrity could also be seen as like an idol, like what we think about in the Western culture.
The immediate thought that comes to my mind, and this might date me a little bit, is Taylor Swift. Or Beyonce.
Oh my god, are you and I, or Hika, are we both old?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Whatever. I've had caffeine in me. I'm good to go.
So Legu, do you want to reintroduce yourself to the folks at home?
I'm Likia. I'm a little more awake this time, so that's pretty good. But I did sleep. I'm a VTuber. I draw sometimes, and I'm just kind of here.
Are you excited to pull for your palette? Oh, go ahead.
I'm so ready to get dicked over by it now.
I'm sure you'll do amazing things with it. First palette, here we go.
Okay, let's go.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's actually really nice.
I do like that. It's very mulberry fairy vibe.
Yes, very fairy vibes.
Very fairy. And can I see my rerolls? Oh, so I got 2 different fairy color schemes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got very floral, very like fey cottage core, like regardless. So it doesn't matter which one you go with. It's just this one here has 2 very punchy colors, like that green and that yellow are very punchy, and the other one is very like soft and muted.
Ooh, I'm thinking I might
you are
go
torn.
with this one.
This one?
I'm very torn. Yeah, because the other one is very nice and muted, but I can do a lot with a punchy color.
True.
That gives me a lot to work with. I think that's what I'm locking in.
Okay. With your colors, what theme are you hoping for?
Oh God, definitely Faye.
Our theme this go around is idol.
Oh.
So this is going to be 100% focused on the outfit, the attire. I'm really excited to see what you do.
Hello, my name is Kate. I am the disguised human VTuber planning her debut right now, but
Are you ready? Are you ready for your palettes?
I'm ready.
You're ready. All right. So first palette.
I'm ready to see the colors. Hopefully not green.
Da-da-da.
I'm just hoping not green. It's all green!
There's some greens in this one. You've also got some earthy tones. This is a really interesting palette.
It's not terrible, honestly. It's not that terrible, honestly.
It's not that bad. But it would definitely be for some like niche themes. Oh, this is very much like the palette Legu got last time.
It is pretty much the same kind of palette. I think I'm gonna go with the old one just
The
'cause
first one?
I don't want to copy.
Completely fair. Completely fair. Go, be free, have fun, design, create. And I cannot wait to see what everyone comes up with. We're back. We unfortunately don't know where Hikaru and Legu are at the moment. And Kate, unfortunately, does not have a whole lot of time with us today. But we've had some scheduling mishaps. So we've had a little bit more than a month to work on these projects. So actually, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to get Kate to start. You had a very green palette again. But at least you had some yellows this time, question mark?
I had 2 yellows, red, green, and a blue.
Yeah.
It wasn't really green fully like it was last time. Like last time it was like all green. This time at least it was a little bit of variety. But it was this or because Lego's not here. it was this, or it was literally like Lego's exact palette from last time, which was just, I thought that was kind of ironic and funny that it was complete grayscale.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I want at least some color. So.
Ja-ja.
Aww.
So when you sent it to me before the date, I was just like, whoop, and I just like got out of our DM because I didn't want to see it. So now I'm actually getting to sit here and absorb it. Look at the antlers.
So I originally was gonna do like animal ears too, but when I drew it out, I didn't like it. So I went with the human ears. Aren't you Canadian, Okomie?
Yes.
Yeah, so I got a very Canadian vibe from these colors, no offense, but I just like very, very woodsy, like with like the gold and like colors being more of like the light, the blues and greens being more of like a forest kind of color, along with like the red being like sweater kind of color.
I love
That's
it.
what I kind of got from it. So I went with like a plaid skirt dress with like a brown belt, a nice little, moose kind of girl. So I really got inspired to do like buns and stuff. I originally was going to do just buns, but then it felt like empty, so I went with the hair too. And I used this project to also experiment with like a new like hair like shading style, and it actually turned out really nice. Yeah.
Yay, it's real cute.
It's adorable.
So like where our theme was idol, where did you draw your idol inspiration from? Or if you had any places you drew?
I drew it from Oshinoko. I originally was going to do like, if you've seen like Oshinoko EDs, I was going to do a video like that, like a picture kind of like that, but it wasn't full body. And so that's why I asked you like later in DMs. I was like, can I not do full body, or do I need to?
I love how you're just like, do I have to do full body? And I'm like, you do whatever you want. You know, like visual novels being turned into animes, and they've got like super long titles. It's giving.
It's the light novels, yeah.
It's giving very my Oshi's a forest spirit. Like it looks like this would have been like a forest spirit who just polymorphs into like a girl who's like an idol and just like does stage performances to draw attention to like forest conservation.
Yeah,
That's adorable.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was kind of going for. Yeah. Like this just kind of foresty girl vibe.
I love it so much.
Earned idol, so.
I love it so much. It's so cute. Extenuating circumstances. Feel free to leave this in the video, Nikki. I am a professional procrastinator. I was intending to basically finish up my art piece this week. I had already finished my design like weeks ago, but I was planning on actually doing like the full rendered like thing this week. And then on Tuesday, my husband got admitted into the hospital for emergency heart surgery. So understandably, I haven't really spent a whole lot of time at my computer. So literally 2 hours before recording this, I was trying to add shadows and highlights to my art piece. So she messy, forgive me. But I'm actually going to show two different pictures here. I was mentioning off recording that I actually tried to figure out a style or design / silhouette before going into the art piece itself. Because I found the first time we did this, I had no idea what I was doing, and I was just kind of doing it all on the fly, as opposed to sitting down and actually trying to pick out design elements. So I will share my little design mock-ups first. I knew that a lot of the people gathered for this collab were going to go with feminine figures. So I thought I would do a masculine figure. And when I think of idol, I think of Japanese idol, and you don't really hear a whole lot about male Japanese idols. So there wasn't really a whole lot of reference or inspiration to draw from. Japanese female idols tend to be bows, big poofy skirts, ruffles, and things like that, and super kawaii, and I just wasn't sitting with me. However, you know where male idols are really celebrated? K-pop.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I tried to mock up some designs. I had a Pinterest board going of a shit ton of male K-pop idols and male K-pop idol wear and things like that, and their costumes. So I was trying to come up with some designs and some themes with those designs. And I didn't even do the fourth one, because as soon as I landed on the demon, I was like, yeah, we're doing demon.
Yep.
So here is here is the sketch.
Oh wow, the jaw is so cool.
Yeah, just this like metal jaw art piece. I saw a picture of that on Pinterest that I'm damn near positive was AI, so we're not showing it in this fucking video. But I really wanted to incorporate something like that.
Interesting. I like the armor. The armor is very unique, especially on the one leg. The leg, like the knight leg, is kind of cool.
I love the little chains on his shoe.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
I found like on Pinterest just like a pair of like goth boots that I'm pretty sure the tongue was done up to do like a coffin with like lace coming out from around it, but it had a lot of chains on it, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna draw some inspo from that.
Like the belt thing too. The like gold pieces on that as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm a LARPer, so you see belts like that frequently. So I really liked the idea of that, and I thought it would help break up the silhouette too, because I had so much red and so much orange. I just wanted to like help get that blue back in there partway down.
I like how you use the blue to really break up the red and the orange. It really kind of, especially the gold too, really pops off of it. Even though, like, I know you said he looks sickly, but he doesn't even look that. I don't think he looks sickly at all. I think he looks really good. I think the paler skin tone actually really goes with the brighter colors of like contrasting the rest of his form.
Yeah, you think so?
So yeah, I think it really helps him stand out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because if you added too much more red, it would have blended in with the rest of it. So I think that really helps that it's better with the paler color.
We move on to B.
Oh, okie dokie.
You good?
Yep. So I sat down and did this 11 hours straight. Yeah.
We're all procrastinators here. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah. I did this like a couple days before the original due date. So
okay, I guess you can kind of argue that I did because I originally thought it was a week ago, but
Yeah, Kate's the only one who's able to manage her time.
yeah.
see, I tricked myself into thinking it was a week earlier just so I can get it done a week earlier.
Let's slap this in here.
Ooh. Oh my
So,
god.
Excuse me. Okay, I know that you like based off ponies and you like Gen 4 and stuff, but this gives me very photo finish vibes.
So in Idols and My Little Pony, we don't really get to see too much of them. And there's like fashion idols, and then there's like pop idols like Coloratura. And when I noticed like the pop idols sort of, they always kind of have like a rocker or like punk kind of theme. So I kind of went with that. And which I didn't figure out I was gonna do until like after everything was done, because I have two versions of this. I have just the one without the clothes and all the accessories, and then I just have the base of everything else. So adding all the accessories and stuff was like the last thing that I did. I was like, this doesn't really look idol to me, so I added everything else on, and then it kind of felt a bit more pop idol-ish-y.
I love the hair, the black to like the blue stripes. I love the gradient stripes. Those are cool.
Yeah, or even like you get like the segments of like the brownish color that helps like break up like the white parts of the mane and tail. That looks so cool. I love her fucking septum, or their septum ring.
So when it came to the hair, I noticed that all of them also had like really cool looking hair. Like Coloratura has like this huge ponytail.
Big poofy kind of vibes.
Yeah, so I went with that as well. And I just made her a unicorn, because why not?
Because why not?
I think the unicorn works though. I don't think it would have worked if it's like an Earth pony or Pegasus. I think the unicorn kind of gives out the personality better.
Yeah, I love the freckles and all of like the piercings and the bangles. What the heck? That looks
I do
so
like all the
good.
bracelets, yeah.
I don't think I could have made this a Pegasus one, because I think the wings would go way too much more into the body, and also that would probably be like 11 more hours, because I spend so much time trying to make the wings look based off an actual bird. So I had to like study the bird wing and then try and
Oh, were you
sketch
originally gonna make it a Pegasus?
I thought about making it an alicorn, but it takes me so long to do wings. because I try to make them so perfect, and I think it would be too much clutter since like the hair that I have it would basically cover up the wing anyway. It'd just be too much going on, too much impacted, and like a character that's kind of scrunched up.
I think it works better as a unicorn, though. I think it gives that really, like, the proud unicorn vibe.
Yeah, I mean, think about the unicorns we know. I am a Rarity fan. I think...
Hell yeah.
I think this worked out perfectly. It's such a cool design. And, like, I know that... I think I remember us being a little nervous about you having just straight black in your palette. And you were like...
I was worried about it too.
Yeah, one of us was just like, ugh, that might be a little, ugh. But like, I think you did an amazing job with it. I think you did a really good job with it. She looks so punk rock. What'd you guys think of the challenge this time around? Or this time for Hikaru's first time?
Well,
It was good.
It was challenging.
I've actually already seen Hikaru's because he sent me the files and I accidentally flashbanged myself with them when I saw the email. It looked so good. So
Thank you.
Let's maybe get Hikaru's first then.
Ooh.
Yeah. So how about you tell us a little bit about this, Hikaru? What was the direction? What was the inspo?
So you know my color palette. I mean, everybody knows now that they see it. So I was like trying to figure out how am I gonna do this? Because the first idea was going kind of like The Simpsons with like the yellow skin and really going for that. But I was like, why don't I go? Because I don't know if you remember when we were talking about it, I was really hoping for a fantasy theme.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't I make a drow? Why don't I make a drow and make him an idol? And I felt like, I just kind of took it in that direction. And then someone was posting about Record of Lotus War on the TL as well. So I was like, I think this is a sign. I made the shoulders a little bigger because of the very classic like high fantasy anime like elf outfits usually have the big shoulders and stuff like that. And then I just kind of went with it. He's kind of a fuck boy, he's got an exotic pet because he's famous, and famous people can do whatever the fuck they want, I guess.
Love that.
Yeah.
You have white in your palette, but you ended up making him blonde, which is interesting for a drow.
Yeah, because I felt like if I was gonna make him have white hair, I felt like it would kind of it wouldn't make it very balanced, right? Because he would be pretty like too light on top. So I wanted the white on his shirt to kind of balance everything out and make him blonde. And I figured there's hair dye. Maybe you wanted to look a little bit more,
Get a
normal elfish.
Get a little prestidigitation in there, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. And I also you did a really good job on the Panther. I can't wait to see the speed paint for that.
Oh God, you will be able to see that I redid the Panther like 3 times.
Ain't no shame in that.
Pain. I almost gave up, and then I was like, no, I have this vision. I'm gonna fulfill it.
Yes.
I love it. He's very K-pop, similar to Oko's, but I feel like they could definitely be 2 members of the same group.
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah! Boy band.
Boy band.
Boy band, yep. Boy band
Just need
idols.
about 5 more,
Yes. Idols take on certain roles or certain aspects. Like you've got the main singer, you've got sometimes the rap artist, the dancer, the Aegyo, is that what it's called? The cutesy.
Yeah.
But what kind of position or a role would you give this one?
I feel like I'm not. This one's hard because I don't actually watch idols or boy bands that much. But from what I know, I feel like he'd be like the quiet one that everybody teases a lot because he pretends to act cool and shit. You know what I mean? When he's out in the public with his panther, he's like, yeah, this is my panther. We're like badass. But at home, he's like baby talking to it. You know what I mean?
The quiet, but actually just like a softie.
Yeah.
Like you are ready to rock.
I can't actually post a full image because Discord won't let me.
Oh my God, how about your canvas?
I don't want to talk about it.
Goodness!
Oh, she's so cute.
Oh my God.
So when I saw the original color palette, I immediately was talking to Oko. I think I mentioned I saw very much like a fairy color palette, like fairy vibes. So you got like the peachy, the green, the yellow, the cream. Feels very springy. It's kind of like, oh, you know, I could just make like a cute little fairy girl idol. And so, yeah.
Oh my god, that turned out so cute.
Oh, she's lovely.
Thank you. That was a really fun pose to do. I had to use a reference off of Pinterest, but that was actually really fun to learn the anatomy of that. It actually kind of helped me with some other drawings I did, so I was pretty happy about that. Yeah, it was really fun. Per usual, everything on there is one of those 5 colors or like black line art in some sort of blending layer. So everything on there is from the color palette still, except for the gradient in the background and then the leaves on the bottom. Those are like just normal brushes I used.
I was gonna ask, so which color and what did you do to it to get the brown for the hair?
That's a good question. Hold on, let me open up my canvas. I genuinely don't remember. I was panicking trying to figure out how to get that hair color again last night.
Oh my goodness.
I realized I forgot to at the very end to do the little hair bit. Like the little end of her hair by the bow. So I was like, fuck, gotta get it. Because I kind of have a peachy color and a green. So I know it has to do with blending those. I just don't remember how I blended them exactly. I think I might have done a peach layer with the green overlay or green multiplier. Okay, I don't know because I merged my layers.
Oh, don't worry about it.
It was something along the lines of starting out with the peach layer and then adding the multiplier of the like a multiply layer of the green and then going back over with a hard light of the peach layer. And then what I ended up doing, I do know this, I ended up taking the lighter peach color and actually towards the end of the braid, I went ahead and just sprayed a little bit of that on the hair to make it kind of fade a little bit so it's not as vibrant.
God, these both look like they would make good VTuber designs. I really like
We should put them up as dots.
If you want,
Yeah.
you did that with her last one, and if I remember correctly, it did get adopted.
Yeah, I got adopted by Nikki, actually.
Oh, nice.
Damn it. There's 3 VTubers here. You guys gotta stop hogging the brain cell.
Sorry.
Nothing floated around in here, Oko.
Nothing at all. Just the DVD screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yes, this was really fun, and thank you both so much for joining me on this. I am eager to do another one, and I wonder what kind of crazy themes and crazy palettes we'll get next time. But yes, thank you again both so much for going along with this idea and dedicating time and just being amazing. Thank you both so much for participating in this.